So you started out there at 16 years old.
16 years old, washing cars, and that was in 1981. So it's going back a ways, 38 years. But
did you have the well? Since you were a Ford guy, did you have the what is it, mullet going? Was that going at the time?
Stop.
No, stop. I'm joking. Please don't answer that. I'm just trying to crack it.
Actually, I didn't. I played football for a guy named Jim Rexilius, and he was a Marine staff sergeant, and he expected everybody to have short hair. Well, he died about it's almost 16 years ago now, and he always had a flat top. And if you notice, to this day, I still have a flat top.
Yeah.
And everybody that ever played for him, they showed up. Well, everybody that went to the funeral, we had a flat top.
Really?
Yeah.
See, now there's a guy that had a lot of influence on a lot of people.
He did.
You know,
Great man.
It's amazing how high school coaches and teachers can have an effect on you for the rest of your life.
Right.
I know one, and from my own experience, I have one teacher in particular that everybody thought was the worst teacher in the world, but taught me everything. Told me that what he imparted to me was everything's on you. You should. All this stuff is on you. You can do whatever you want, but take possession of it and make it happen.
Yeah.
And that really, and you also got me involved in news. The current events, and that really changed my life. So
he also taught him.
amazing.
He also said, "Go down to State Street. If you go over this guy named Felipe."
No, he didn't tell me.
No,
that.
he did not. But anyway, listen, Tracy. So listen, let's get going. How did you get to sell cars? What happened there?
Well, it was a progression. So I went from washing cars to working in the parts department because it was a better job. You didn't get your feet wet. You weren't outside in the cold all the time. So it was a better job. And then in spring of '83, Joe gave me a chance to start selling cars, and I performed very well. I was salesman of the month my second month.
Really?
Yeah, and so it just took off from there. And then as positions opened up, for example, in 1986, we had a finance position open up, and I took the finance position and did very well in there as well. And then that's also where I met Pam. And we got married in 1986 as well.
Tell us who Pam is.
Pam is my wife, but it's Joe's daughter.
Joe's daughter.
Yes.
Yes. So you cleaned cars and then met your wife. That's a great thing. That's a great story.
But I started in '81 and I didn't meet her till '83.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So she was.
So they try to keep the car washing guys away from.
Yeah, exactly. Stay away from the riffraff. Yeah.
It's not until you're a finance man.
Right. Exactly. Then he can make a decent living and take care of you.
That's funny. And so you've been there all along. Have you ever had another job?
I worked for ServiceMaster when I was 14, and we were cleaning Gary Wheaton Bank at that time, but not any type of full-time job.
ServiceMaster is now we had a restoration company. They're more of a restoration company now. But I remember ServiceMaster. My dad had a maintenance company, so they were the big competition because they were everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And we did some of the banks and car dealerships and stuff like that.
Right.
So now, as we go on, you became the finance manager. But right now, you're owner of the
right.
Joe Conn, right.
Joe and I are still partners.
Partners, yes.
But yeah, I am the owner. In 1989, we had another partner. His name was I shouldn't say we. He had another partner, and in 1989, he allowed me to buy in, and I bought 4% because that's all I could afford. Mm-hmm. And then he's let me buy more ever since then, and so now we're 45% partner, and Joe is 55.
That's great. And how's business?
Business it's getting really much better right now. It was a long, cold winter, and
I have
listen.
I have endured
the people of Chicago.
I have endured that myself.
Well, listen, we're running out of time. We're going to talk with Tracy Conn more about how he got into the business, kind of people he helps, and how we can help you. But Tracy, before that happens, can we get your phone number?
Yes, 630-682. 9200.
And that's for the shop.
That's for the Ford dealership, or you can find us at joecottonford.com.
Awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, this show is sponsored by Open Tax Resolutions as well. 312-664-6649, or visit chicagotaxteam.com. It's going to be your hub to fight the IRS. Listen, we told you, go to watchtalkradio.com. That's always going to be there. You can go to our Facebook page, Trust Radio Network, and you can be able to watch our live stream every Friday afternoon. There's avenues and ways of getting in touch with our trusted professionals, so seek them. Drive there. Drive to succeed.
Drive your Ford to
That's right.
Cotton Ford.
So we're
buy
gonna
a Ford.
We're going to talk more with Tracy Conn here on AM 560.
The answer.